not.
Because
Okay.
you know it's gross. It's because you know it's trash.
Okay, so I did my sister a favor by, yes, I did.
I'm not
By
disagreeing that it was a favor.
making her tea.
It was
and then
just
she
trash.
threw it in my face.
I didn't throw. If I should have thrown it in her face, I should have, because it tastes like ass. It's so nasty. It's just bad.
No, it's not.
She didn't even try.
I tried so hard.
She didn't try at all.
I did my absolute best.
No, she did not.
Whatever. And I even put the fancy tea in there.
No, she didn't. She put trash tea in there.
That's not true. That was your tea.
No,
that was
it
your
wasn't.
writing.
I told you. It wasn't
Yeah, but that
tea.
was your writing.
That doesn't mean anything. That
And if
doesn't
you
mean it's
didn't-
mine tea. It's
and if
from.
you didn't
No,
like it.
no, she's wrong, and she can't accept the fact that she's wrong.
No, but like if you don't like the tea, then you have to throw it in the trash, right? Like so that nobody.
It's not my
accidentally-
tea, so I'm not throwing out my something that's not mine.
It belongs to you. No. Did you know she filed a trademark?
Yeah, that's why people were mad, because the kimono is Japanese.
I just can't even believe it.
What do you mean you can't believe it? That entire family has made a living off of appropriating culture.
I guess. Maybe she should have trademarked it Kim.
Oh no. See, like, if you hadn't done that face, if you hadn't done that, I could have been on board with you, but it's done. It's
Whatever.
ruined. It's ruined. And clearly she didn't know that, Jamila, because one, she's American. Two, she's an idiot. So she probably didn't even know Japan existed.
Yeah, she probably couldn't find it on a map. Let's see. So somebody's like, oh wow, didn't know you could trademark a word like kimono. So you could trademark words like shirt or sombrero. like seriously. Or like when Beyonce tried to trademark Blue Ivy.
What?
Yeah, she tried to trademark her kid's name. Yeah, that's how those people roll.
See, that's, you know what, I'm not gonna say it because somebody's gonna get mad about what I'm gonna say.
It's okay, Mila. Just keep anything super bad to yourself.
It's not bad, it's just Americans, man.
Yeah, Americans kill me. For the record, we are not Americans.
No, we are
We
not.
are staunch Canadians.
Thank God
and we
for that.
do not subscribe to American insanity.
I think whatever being there is every day that we are Canadian.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Are you on Instagram? Or are you?
Right now I'm just on Google.
Japan is asking Kim to reconsider trademarking.
Yeah, there was a letter.
That's so funny. Like, it's so Japanese to be like, please reconsider
please don't.
cultural appropriation.
Can you please maybe not?
Like, it's so funny.
See, but then you go hashtag kimono, and you know what shows up appropriately?
Real kimonos?
Kimonos.
Yeah.
I just want to know, like, what went through her head when she went, yeah, let me name my shapewear kimono.
Somebody said cultural appropriation isn't real. It doesn't exist. Anyone who thinks everyone during every day doesn't use an item from another culture is uneducated. A Jew invented the polio vaccine. So I'm good, but most of the world is fucked then. I eat Chinese food sold by literal Chinese people. I also use chopsticks. I eat pizza, drink wine, cheese. I feel like this person's possibly missing the point of it. Cultural appropriation. Can we
Like,
get a definition on the screen of what cultural appropriation is?
Yes.
Let's just pause for
That's
that. Like, cultural appropriation is basically when the dominant culture appropriates a lesser, or not lesser, but less powerful cultures, what signifies their identity, and tries to commercialize it for their own financial gain, or like to be cool. It's like if we appropriated, so in Canada we have a indigenous people. We have indigenous people, and it would be like if all I did was wear like headdresses, like,
and they're like rain dance costumes,
and then like try to sell it as like a course, like how to make indigenous headdresses, and I capitalize on it because it has nothing to do with my culture. And they're technically an oppressed people in Canada, and I'm out here just like basically stealing for my own gain.
Yeah,
it's like, why don't you find something in your own culture to like commercialize?
Ingesting foods and using the the inventions of other people doesn't equate to cultural appropriation. Because that Jew who made the polio vaccine, wasn't he also Canadian? No, that was the insulin.
Probably that sounds like
Insulin guy.
We have to make sure that we research these things.
Yeah, but some of these are just coming up as is, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's fair.
Like,
that's fair.
it would be, I don't understand it. Like, that'd be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to Italy and therefore I'm appropriating their culture.
Yeah.
Like, so I can't travel anymore? That's not what cultural appropriation is.
And it's not to say that you can't buy things from other cultures. There's a difference between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation.
Yeah.
And like, if you're coming from a place of like straight up ignorance, then
That's it's appropriation. And the other thing is, like, even if you come from a place of like appreciation, if somebody calls you out and is like, that's appropriation of my culture, it's appropriation. You don't get to say anything. like Cheryl down the street, her black friend might be fine with her wearing braids, but you know what? I'm not fine with her wearing braids because they're not for her. They're not for her. And then somebody's gonna come and be like, oh, well, you make your hair straight. Why is your hair curly right now? You're appropriating white culture.
Well, it's like,
it doesn't count.
We're forced
to wear. Whoopi Goldberg made a comment like that once when she was like, somebody, I can't remember exactly what it was, but like somebody was saying that it's appropriation when you copy black people's hairstyle, because it is. Period. Full stop. But she's like, oh, but
some people are gonna be like, where's your evidence?
It's and it's like,
sorry, go.
No, you're fine. And so she goes, oh, but us black folks, we straighten our hair, we make our hair look white, so aren't we appropriating them? And I'm like, no, you dumb woman. You of all people should know, as a black woman in America, you should know that we straighten our hair because it is the dominant culture. Because we've been told that braids and afros aren't as beautiful.
But let's not forget, we're not black Americans, so we can't actually speak for black Americans.
Thank God. I don't know why I did that. I'm not Catholic.
So
sorry, Catholics.
Just so you know.
But even then, it's black people. If you're living in a country where the dominant culture has been historically white, have to conform to those things. Right. I don't think it's as bad of a thing here. Like, I've maybe once in my life have I felt the pressure to have straight hair.
But you know what's also okay? I feel like it's okay, even though I think it looks bad. It's up to you, whatever you do with your hair. But like, you know, the people who like
go to Jamaica,
and then they come back with braids. Like, that's fine. Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, you most of the time you don't look good, but
it's okay though.
Like, you're at least, and that's like, at least you're giving money to the people whose culture it is,
right?
I guess. So like, you're helping that, but like when
like, if you're buying it from AliExpress, then sorry.
No.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at these dreadlocks from Kylie. I saw it on Snapchat.
Or that when your whole family just appropriates black culture, that's not, no.
But I didn't look at it, because anytime I see like the Kardashians on my phone, I just keep scrolling. Because like, I don't care.
But sometimes it's just so entertaining to know what nonsense they're doing.
Is it though?
Not really.
That's the problem with consumption.
It really actually isn't.
Somebody's coming. I wonder if it's my guest.
I hope not.
Why are you so mean?
I don't actually like other people.
Oh, ew. They're letting a baby play with a snake. Oh, I guess we should get that. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. Yeah, now I can't seem to find it on Snapchat. But the problem with Snapchat is that there's not a lot of
Snapchat's around for 24 hours. What do you mean?
No, they have like Snap stories.
Oh.
Yeah. Whatever.
Surely this isn't, you know what? It could have been a recent thing. What do I know?
Oh, apparently she deleted her Instagram photo?
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. They like to just delete things when they've done stuff wrong. Oh, I think I saw that on my Facebook.
It was actually a really bad photo.
I feel like I saw that on Facebook for sure.
Oh my god, somebody said, braids have been historically worn by all cultures. If anything, Africans stole them from Vikings. Newsflash! Africans have been around long before Vikings.
Yeah. Like, listen, honey, you've stolen everything from us since the day you left the African continent. Do not even try.
Oh my god, I can't even believe these people.
Like, people who aren't black just like to try and be like, oh, you guys are actually stealing from us when we've been the oppressed ones for God knows how long. Like, don't come for us because you're wrong. And you're gonna get roasted. You're actually just so Kylie Jenner, if you haven't seen, like, I found this on BuzzFeed, did put her hair in braids and like pigtails and was paying homage, thank you, not homage. homage to Gwen Stefani.
This photo
from like the early 2000s.
I'm gonna mess it up again.
You probably are.
Can people see?
The headline was 2020 is 3 days old and Kylie Jenner has already been accused of cultural appropriation. And like at this point you're like, you also just kind of get fed up. You're like, that whole family, are you sure it's accusing if it's just the truth? And like, that's what they do. That's essentially what their entire brand has been built off of.
Somebody's like, she wants to be a black woman so bad until it's time to be a black woman. It's like,
true.
That's funny.
See, this is what I was talking about. Not to sound ignorant or rude, which you already are. Because I don't understand how styling hair a certain way is a problem. But lots of black people have been straightening their hair and lightening their skins for years. But I have never heard of them being accused of cultural appropriation. I'm honestly just trying to understand.
Okay.
Are you though?
Maybe she is. You don't know. Maybe she is trying to understand.
You know what? And I don't like saying these
people who are trying to understand.
I don't like saying this. I've never liked the whole, it's 2020, it's 2019. But like, honey, it's 2020. Like, you need to stop.
But you know what though? To be fair, Akila, and this is why I'm against consumption.
Don't.
And
you
not
it up. But keep going.
Because there are some people who all the knowledge exists in the world, that you have access to infinite amounts of knowledge. So much knowledge that you can't even learn it all. However, some people just don't want to learn. They just it doesn't matter how much. But then are you
actually trying to understand, or are you just an idiot? Somebody said, should I say her name? I feel like I should, because this is Facebook.
No, it's fine. You don't have to say her name.
I don't know what the other ones were, but somebody in response to that woman's question was, bullshit. They don't do it just to be accepted. There are people that still do it today. They did it because they liked something or wanted to, period. You have people with skin pigment disorders and wrinkly skin that don't do anything to change themselves or accepted that way. So please, it's funny when one group wants to do what another culture does, but because they're descended from slaves, as if all black people are descended from slaves, it's only okay for them because their ancestors suffered. But another culture does the same, then it's called cultural appropriation. Very hypocritical if you ask me. This is America, and people have the right to like whatever styles they like and get them done to themselves. That's the problem with some people who
are from the dominant culture.
Yeah, who are from a dominant culture and unfortunately American, because they see you know how everything seems to be about them. It's just me.
It's always the narrative is always from their perspective.
Exactly. Like the fact that she said because black people were descended from slaves, as if black people don't exist outside of America. What?
Anyway, I don't know.
And so I don't know how to say what I want to say, because it is because they had to do it to fit in with the dominant culture.
But that's something that somebody from the dominant culture could never
They won't understand it because
they just are the default.
You go anywhere else and skin lightening in most of Africa's a thing. In India, Bangladesh, China.
Yes. And they're pretty
pale. but because the dominant culture, which does happen to be white most of the time, has spread historically
with their imperialism
through colonization, being lighter, having straighter hair, being as close to the dominant culture as possible is the ideal beauty. And so it's not because I wanted to. It's because it's been ingrained in you.
Yes, you have
since you were a kid.
To just get by,
And so I'm like, you know what? It's easy for dominant cultures to be like, oh, you did it because we like you, like
I don't really understand. Everybody should be allowed to do things.
But like,
yeah, because you can do what you want for
do whatever you want.
years.
You can wear your eagle feathers looking like you're an indigenous person. But when somebody like is like, what you're doing is wrong, you're like, but why? I really like it. It's like, it's not for you to like. You can like it from afar.
Yeah, just stay in your lane.
Okay,
I think that's pretty good. I think we really covered the biggest missteps of the popular American.
Fails, actually. They weren't missteps. They were fails.
They were straight fails. Okay, what's our next episode going to be about?
It's a good question.
Okay, we'll come up with something nice for you guys. Something funny. I don't understand why these children are stomping.
They're just around.
We can't win.
We can't, not at all. Oh, our next one should be Trump, the 2020 or the 2019.
Okay, but we're not even Americans.
Yeah, but this is the other problem with America. They dominate literally everything. Like media-wise. Or we could do, if for like our Canadian viewers, our election from 2019.
Oh, we can do two. We can do ours and Americans and compare the comments.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Because we'll have a lot to see.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll catch you guys later.
Why?
What is this? Ow. Why are you here?
Why?
Because Grandma brought me. Guys,
So simple. If they want to go to bed now, I can put them to bed. But they say they can do whatever they want. So I told them to come over here and do whatever they want to do.
Oh my gosh, we're like in the middle of something. Go.
Okay, hold on. Oh wait, let me. Can you guys like not talk for 2 minutes? Awesome.